Welcome back to Blaster Master Zero 02. We did the first half of DeVito, as the planet is called. Haha. Planetoid F1. You sank my battleship.
Oh, I'm terrible.
Oh, right. I remember this planet. This planet sucks.
Is this like the mazy one?
Yeah.
Oh boy. So I don't normally have problems with these kinds of levels. It's only when you've got the thing where you have to go through the doors and you don't remember which door goes where and
Are the spikes instant death?
No, they just hurt.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
So the spikes aren't a problem.
I was thinking Mega Man, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't like that about
Understandable.
Mega Man.
it's
Also, the minor enemies dive kick now.
I just never got why spikes for a robot are instant death. It's like, okay, they're just spikes. You can repair a robot that's gotten punctured a lot more than that's been melted or whatever.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
It seems like the metal body would be somewhat spike resistant, but I guess not. Just poink, pops like a balloon. Maybe Mega Man is made of balloon. That would explain a lot. Dr. Light is just so into his love and peace philosophy when it comes to robots that he makes all of his robots out of balloon.
Isn't there a balloon man, though?
There's a bounce man. There is a ball man, but I think there's a balloon man.
Wait,
Not yet, anyway.
Capcom, hire me.
just so that we're on the same page, this entire pathway is just a complete dead end with no reason for you to go there, right?
There
Yep.
were health power-ups.
Yay?
Yep. Everybody's favorite part.
Trial and error. Oh, I almost died there. I almost died there again.
Oh, you're a lot braver. You're a lot, well, I guess more agile than I am, because I probably would have missed the ladder and died.
Yeah, thankfully, as I usually do, I play through the game before recording, so I have an idea of what I'm actually doing.
Oh, the rapid fire
I'm-
gun was my favorite gun in this game.
Yeah, but no, you can cheese and break the blocks early.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
How
that's
do
what
you,
I was doing there.
how do you do it?
I think you have to kind of go around in a weird, awkward way, and just, using the machine gun just goes through the wall, so...
Cool?
I mean, I'll take whatever I can get in these levels, so...
Yeah, I suppose. You also, what's it called? The big circular one.
Because
don't-
you can't break those blocks with Jason, so you kind of have to shoot through the wall with something.
Can't you just, no, you can just summon the tank there.
Oh, I suppose you could, but then you have to make no, you can't, because you would have to find a way to get through with Jason again.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But you can summon the tank at that station thingy.
Yeah, I like my way better.
Why did we have to go on this planet again?
To get a thingy, to get more thingies.
To get more.
Platforming with Jason.
At least there's water here. This isn't so bad. Like, it's
Yeah.
certainly...
Oh, please tell me you don't have to take damage.
No,
Oh, okay.
They
No.
thankfully put that water there.
So it's safer to fall like all the way down there into the water than it is to jump on the platform.
Well, not really. If you can make it back from the platforms, then fine. It's just,
But the line of
I don't.
the line
I
of
don't care to
platforms is slightly lower than you started, though, so it's going to cause fall damage.
Yeah, you'd probably take like a point, I think. I don't
Yeah.
know how the math works on it. I think after a certain fall, it's deadly no matter how much health you have.
If Nathan
Though-
Drake has to deal with that kind of fall damage when he's climbing around, it's no wonder he flails his arms so goddamn much whenever he jumps.
I mean, to be fair, he's also basically impervious to anything. So
Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, there. So I don't know. I feel like they could have done something to make these out of the tank sections a little bit more fun. Because as is, they're not particularly fun. They're just kind of there. And I like the idea that, oh, there's some things you can do that the tank can't. But
it's really just because Jason's small and the tank isn't.
Didn't
Yeah.
Panzer Paladin do this
Paladin.
better?
Yeah.
Yes, it did do it better. Because, for one, you never have to get out of the tank. It's only for secrets and
Well,
stuff.
no, you do. There are a few platforming sections where the game.
Oh,
makes you
yeah, you're
get out.
right. You're right, yes. What I'm thinking of is that you never actually have to be in the tank. Which is also different. But, yeah, it did do it better because you weren't completely helpless when you were out of the tank, which honestly isn't the problem. I do like the idea that when you're out of the tank, you are much weaker because you're not in a tank, obviously. I just think that there's more interesting things that you could try to do with this than walking
Jason
up and
is
down
small.
ladders, you know?
We got the thing, a map to D3. So we came all this way to do a side quest to get a map to go do another thing.
Great.
Woo.
Adventure.
Like, what
Yep.
does this snake eater ass ladder add to the experience? I would reckon it adds basically. Oh, come on, drop down,
No.
Mega Man style. You can do it. Come
No.
on, oh, Ryan.
After all that,
You already-
come on.
No.
You gotta live on the edge,
No, I don't.
but you want to live on the edge.
No, I don't.
I am once again asking you to live on the edge.
I am no longer asking.
Okay.
Gotta go all the way to section D.
Gotta say, this galaxy map system is wearing out its welcome pretty fast.
Yeah. That's kind of what I felt too. I think that after you got. Actually, you know what? It reminds me a lot of the very first Kirby game, Kirby's Adventure. Oh, no, that's the second Kirby game. Damn it.
Yeah.
Fake fan confirmed. It reminds me a lot of Kirby's Adventure in that you do travel from world to world, but you do eventually unlock a way to just warp from world to world. Like, instead of having to go 2 to 3 to 4, you can go from, like, 2 straight to 4. Oh, I forgot about this place.
I hope you like Mega Man 2's Bubble Lead.
Hey, that weapon is underrated, I think. Like, it actually does some work.
It's only useful in 2 sections, really.
Yeah, but it's really
Ow.
good for those 2 oh, we're dead.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the fall damage.
Yeah,
I
again,
mean, I get why it's there. It's just
I think it could work if they had. Wait, there's a secret there? The fuck?
well, that's what we're here for.
Well, no, I meant like you can walk underneath the thing there. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm pretty sure I killed the crab in order to
And
get.
you just guess the way back.
I don't know, man. I haven't played this game in like 2 years.
Platforming.
But yeah, no, they're definitely.
Oh god.
They're
Okay,
def-
there's actually a platform there. Well,
There definitely could be a way to make this sort of style work, because it's effectively just Prince of Persia, really.
kinda.
Not
Like,
really.
I mean, you're far less agile, but the same kind of rules exist. You know?
I've played enough 2D Prince of Persia to laugh at that statement.
Well, I mean, it's just like it's a similar idea, I guess is the thing. You don't have a lot of moves, and you have to be very careful with your jumps. I think that could work.
The thing about
and mixing being in and out of the tank could work. It just they didn't do enough with it here, or in the first game for that.
the thing about Prince of Persia though is that it's not just a lack of moves that sets it apart. It's a more like rigid adherence to realism. And I realize we're talking about the series that eventually included wall running and wall jumping in its repertoire, but hear me out.
Right there, that was an interesting use of the tanking Jason, because you have to shoot out the spring power up you got to launch Jason through the water to get to the actual the ladder.
Oh yeah, and here you have to fall off and grab the ladder. It's
Yep.
like it's there. The ideas are there. It's just they're few and far between is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably because Jason is so limited. There's nothing he can do when he's out of the tank. Your gun sucks, and you can walk and crawl and barely jump, and that's it.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Ah!
yeah. Oh my God, Ryan, stop giving me a heart attack.
It's not my fault the water controls kind of suck.
Kind of feels like you're dealing with midair ice physics from where I'm standing.
It
Yeah,
does kind of
kinda.
look like that, yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Why is that enemy there?
I don't know, to kill you?
But it's disguised as a special meter.
To trick you and then kill you?
I guess.
I'm just wondering what they could have added into this game to make the Jason sections more fun. Because I'm struggling to think of what they could do, really. Like, other than giving Jason abilities, but that would also take away from the idea that Jason is helpless. You know? It's like, I don't know how to keep one
the idea.
and not lose the other.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is Jason sections are the overhead stuff, so...
Yeah, so, like, honestly, like, I guess if you wanted it to be, like, you could just keep the overhead sections and then basically take away the parts where he's out of the tank in 2D. Like, that could work. But, I mean, obviously, if we want to keep the 2D Jason sections in the game, I'm trying to think of what could be added in order to make them more engaging, and I'm struggling to think of stuff.
Well, I mean, he could just have a different set of gadgets and weapons,
Dang
which
it.
is more or less what Panzer Paladin did, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you only really had, like, the whip. They just you just
You
more
also didn't
mobile.
take fall damage and stuff, yeah.
But it was a gadget that gave you a different kind of mobility than you had when you were in the power suit, is the thing.
Yeah, it's just the idea is that Jason can't do anything in the tank, which maybe that idea is just
Can't do anything
what's
outside of the
limiting.
tank.
That's what I meant. Sorry. Maybe that idea is just what's limiting it. You know, is that if you want to have an interesting gameplay like this, then you just have to make them more capable, which I suppose makes sense because I'm thinking of stuff like Ashley in Resident Evil 4. He plays her like what 2-3 times, and
No,
she's
just
basically
Not even that.
was it only once?
Yeah, I think it's just the one castle section.
Okay, yeah, so, and I mean, that worked, even though you were helpless, because it was a fairly short section, you know? Being limited for that short period of time made for an interesting gameplay moment, while adding to the tension, because it was a horror game. If you want to have him switching in and out constantly, I guess you do just need to make him more capable. And
Yeah,
then-
because Resi 4 was at the point where all the fans, including like the staff themselves, were like, yeah, these guys have been through so much, they're not fazed by any of this anymore.
which is, but the thing is that the section where you do play as Ashley is like one of the only parts in the game where it is legitimately tense and kind of scary.
That and the initial village section, yeah.
Yeah, so like, and a lot of it does have to do with you being fairly helpless. And I suppose that's like the appeal of a lot of those, like, is it amnesia? That you just kind of walk around and don't have a lot of abilities, or I guess that's also, what is that, Eternal Darkness? You're also fairly...
Well,
no.
Eternal Darkness is more your switching characters so much, and they all do different things.
In Eternal Darkness, you have hella combat skills. Like,
Oh, okay.
you
Then
can
I'm just
target
wrong.
individual body parts with your weapons.
Yeah, the shame the combat just isn't good.
Some of your weapons are swords and stuff. It's
So you're
well,
saying that
the combat isn't great.
Eternal
but,
Darkness is Fallout 3 before Fallout 3.
Kind of. I mean, targeting individual body parts was a Fallout 1 thing, I think.
Yeah, but Fallout 1 is a Fallout 3 ripoff, so, you know.
Well, in any case.
Oh, is there a way to melt the floor in this game like in the first game?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I did that to every piece of...
Ice and Blaster Master 1, yeah.
Every single one I used the flamethrower.
Ah,
The ice effect on the ground, though, is really pretty.
kind of, yeah. Kind of is.
I mean, we're in the middle of winter right now. It just snowed today here in Boston, and winter never looks like this. Everybody's like, oh, winter, so pretty, it's so nice. And I'm like, have you ever seen what it looks like the day after a snowstorm? Because let me tell you, once people have walked around in the melted snow and there's dirt everywhere and it's just a bunch of like gray brown
slush.
Yeah, slush. It ain't so pretty anymore. But like when it's in a video game like this, then it's, you know, it looks nice.
Yeah, it's pretty when it's just landed on the ground and it's all white and pristine and stuff, and then everyone gets out. And
I'm a
does
little.
shit.
I'm gonna disagree with the ice looking good. I'm a little distracted by how like the sheen on the ice literally just follows the screen at exactly the same pace you're moving. It's just
Fair
it's
enough.
distracting.
I don't know. It sparkles and my eyes are like, ooh.
I know.
My terribly small attention span.
If it just
you know.
scrolled at a slightly different speed, I would be happy with it. But no, it's like completely still in relation to the camera.
Oh, okay. So I did get this far at least because I remember these slugs being really annoying to deal with because they keep on spreading ice on the ground that stays there. Actually, it's somewhat reminiscent of the final boss in the first Ys game, where as he did attacks, you lost ground to stand on. This is the easy mode variant of that, where you just lose stable ground to stand on, and it becomes
all right,
slippery instead.
All right, we're at max health.
On the other hand, in this case, we're not dealing with bump system combat, so yeah.
Yeah, okay, but you know what? Yeah, you're right. Bump system combat died for a reason.
We'll see you all in the next part of Blaster Masters 02.